So now, what?
I have forgotten everything.
Oh, all right, what the hell's going on now?
We're early.
I know. What the hell is this? Oh, my Chrysler. What the hell? You need sandpaper.
I need like 400, 220, 400, and 600.
Yeah, that's good enough.
800. That's okay?
Yeah, that's either 6 or 8 in there. Michaels. Okay. Hey. Okay. 3. I understand. One person is waiting.
Put in a message. No, that's the person that's waiting, Mike Chrysler.
But I got him right there.
I don't know. Maybe he has to take a note.
I don't know.
Can he hear you?
Should
Hey,
be.
Mike.
I don't know. No, I don't want to make him host. Huh?
The black locust was what I was
Okay.
telling you. Should I
Okay.
use that one instead of the Coca-Cola or
Whatever you're more comfortable with. The Coco Bolo takes the threads better.
okay.
So,
Inclusions in it.
mm-hmm. handle. Right, just like this. Right, this one just goes in the drill shop.
So do you want to go over some of this stuff before so that?
You mean just, yeah, we can do a preview.
Okay.
I don't know if we're going to see corn this morning. I just found out yesterday afternoon that his father-in-law passed away on Thursday. Yeah. You want to put it over there to refer to it or not?
You know, it would be
What is this? Oh, two-piece dark meat, mashed in gravy and apple pie. No. I was going to pick her up some damn dinner the other night, a couple weeks ago. Yeah. No, I had a blueberry pancake and bacon, which wasn't a blueberry, because how do you have a friggin' restaurant when
how long is the meeting?
2 to 3? Why? Where are you trying to go? Huh? Oh, don't worry about it. Um, I don't know why Chrysler's got 2 hookups.
Morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
Good morning.
How's everybody doing?
Morning. Morning. Okay.
Hey, the two of you are too close.
Who's too close?
You?
Oh. Now they're 6 feet.
Oh, that's
They're 6 feet. Here, let me get my burglar outfit on. Get ready for a minute. Okay, is that better now?
Much better, much better.
Much better now. You don't have to see my
No, no, you get out of the picture and put Tiffany in there, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
More pleasant to look at.
Uh-huh. Absolutely. So. Huh? Yeah. It's a 15 mil thread. Hmm? Yeah. What, you think we're being politically correct here? No?
I don't know. I just remember all of it.
Oh, okay. So. But he's awful quiet this morning.
Nobody brought donuts.
Well, I went to Walter's and had my breakfast. My blueberry pancake that wasn't a blueberry because I didn't have any blueberry mix made up this morning. Can you imagine? So I got a regular pancake with a handful of blueberries thrown in it. And then the guy at the table next to us, which isn't next to us because it's however many feet apart, ordered eggs and potatoes. And she says, oh, we don't have any potatoes right now. So obviously the people in the prep area of the kitchen aren't doing their job properly. Imagine that. Jack Sawyer, I see you're there sort of, but you're not there. What's going on? Just a different style drill chuck. Yeah, the keyless. Does the same thing, but it doesn't have a key. Yeah, two different types of drill chucks. Right. And then pin chuck. Yeah, that or this. We got the pin chuck. Yeah. Oh, gotta go to the waiting room.
Say hi to everybody for me.
Morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Another one.
And there's Mr. Chrysler.
Getting ready to do some doctor work there, Mike?
Say, it looks like Mike set up to do a demo in his workshop.
Oh, he's actually working today.
Yep.
On for this afternoon?
I'm retired. I don't ever work.
Oh, okay.
But next time you go to Walter's for breakfast, you better call me. I just live down the street.
Well, I'm there every Saturday morning almost. 6:45.
I thought that's when you were doing your exercises.
Nah.
6:45.
6:45.
I'll see you there. Never.
See me there never, huh? Okay.
6:45. Mm-hmm. Is it crowded at 6:45?
No, we were
I
the
didn't-
first. We were the first customers in there.
Yeah, I bet.
But actually, before the COVID crap, at 6:45, there's usually about 10 or 15 guys in there.
Wow.
They now it's a little skinnier.
We can't see your picture there, Will. Maybe that's a good thing.
It's real good thing. I'm running the woods
Oh, well, okay.
outside.
I gotta sit. Give me my chair, please. Or do you need a chair? You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, we can use that one.
If I wanted to.
Okay. You couldn't? No? Oh. Ah! Ooh, that's worse.
Ralph, are you going to join a metal band?
A metal band?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
No, he's
Getting that
joining the Hare
mohawk there.
Krishnas.
Huh?
That mohawk is looking kind of good.
Hey, you know, I got to change things up a little bit.
That's right. You're a hero.
See what happens here.
I can't do it anymore.
Just let it go. See what happens.
Oh, God, I look like somebody we don't want to talk about.
Oh, come on now. Ah! Or what's his name from Back to the Future?
Oh, Lord.
Shit going everywhere.
Yeah. Hello.
Hey, Will.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Doing good.
Who else is on there? See. Mike. David. Hey, David. Dave Piper. How are you?
Gotta admit more people.
David Siegley.
Yes,
Well, your son makes some gorgeous stuff.
thank you. Those are you talking about his rings and stuff like that?
Well, he sent me some beautiful pictures. I'm just so impressed.
Yeah, he picks up things really well. That's why I'm glad he's not around much because he shows me off.
Ah,
Hello.
Morning, David.
Hello. Morning, guys.
Good morning.
David?
So how's everybody doing?
Wonderful.
good.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Ah,
Morning.
The puppet master.
I can't control, I don't have any control over my life, so I have to control something, right?
Nice cabinets.
Oh, thank you. Not made by me. Ralph, are we ready for this?
I guess we're ready. I'm gonna turn it over to you here.
Okay. Oh, I just meant the actual workshop. I'm excited.
Oh. Yeah, I guess we're pretty, we're as ready as we're gonna be.
Oh, wow.
It's yours now, Saul.
Somebody made me the host.
Yeah, how about that?
How about that?
Now I don't have to pay attention to the waiting room prompts.
Oh, no, I got that. Don't worry. Is Tiffany ready as well?
Who did what?
Is Tiffany ready?
I think she's ready.
Is she nervous?
No, not at all. She's shaking like a leaf.
Let her know that I I wanted to surprise you guys and her. I also called the Woodturning Association of America, and they're going to be streaming this as well.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah. So, are you ready, young lady?
Already.
She's ready as she's gonna be. So, I guess we'll get this party started. Okay, you're on. Okay, you want to go over there first?
All right, I'm gonna do a mute all, guys, just so that we don't interfere. All right, and then
Okay.
I will be spotlighting Ralph. It'll be on your camera.
Yes.
So I'll be spotlighting Ralph so that if you guys want to go into speaker view, you can see more clearly. All right,
Okay.
muting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'm trying to unmute you, Ralph, but for some reason it's not letting me.
There you go.
All right, thanks.
All right, so let me start that over. Okay, so we've got a little display of different things over here we're going to show you first before she gets started.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. So
Morning.
we have basically bottle stopper 101. We're going to show you different types of mandrels and different types of stoppers. We're actually going to make at least one stopper for you guys today. And maybe if there's time, we'll show you how to make your own drawbar so that you guys, if you don't have a mandrel at home, you can make your own and then be able to do stoppers whenever you like. So we're going to go over some of the different types, and then I'll actually do the demo, and we'll go from there. So you have a female threaded mandrel for making these types of
On the back end. Yeah. Screws right on the spindle.
yes, and that's for making these types of stoppers. Then we have, this is the Morse taper mandrel. This is the one that you actually need that drawbar for. So you can see it's got threads, so you have to put the bar into through the headstock of the lane. And then again, it has the same type of threading. So it threads right onto one of these types of, this is a Ruth Niles stoppers. Then we have two different ways to use drill chucks. And we'll show you guys that. And then Ralph made this, this is one of the ways. Ralph made this really cool mandrel from a bolt that he cut off. So you see the threads there. And then you use the drill chuck to hold on to that piece there. And you can turn it on the leg.
Got 10 chucks.
Oh, yes. This one is a pin chuck. Which basically takes this little tiny metal pin, right? And you put it against this, is this a bolt?
Yeah, it's a cut-off bolt.
Cut-off bolt, and you tape it together, and then you use this piece at the top,
And,
this,
yeah.
like this. Can you guys see that?
rotate it.
So we taped it together so it stays like that. And then you can spin this on the lathe and turn it this way. So
There's a little story behind this pin chuck. This pin chuck was a demo that Dave Freundlich did 18 years ago at the first meeting that I ever attended for the guild. And he gave it to me since I was a guest at the meeting, and I've still got it. Thanks, David.
So there's many different bottoms for the bottle stoppers. They come in cork. These have a tendency to dry out though and crack over time. So just be careful for using these. But for this one, you would use a dowel, like this one, and you set that up with a block like this. Then we have the silicone-based bottle stopper bottom. And again, that one is also with a dowel, and you set it up the same way.
There's one right there that's finished. Right there. No, or,
Here. Here's one that's finished, so you guys can see what they look like. And you just can glue that on so it stays. And then we have different styles of bottle stopper bottom. This is in plated chrome. And they come in all different fancy styles with different lengths, different shapes, different depths from the top to the center silicone piece that goes into the wine bottle or vinegar bottle or oil bottle or whatever you guys want to use it for.
whiskey.
Whiskey bottle, there you go. And I heard that the stainless steel ones are better because the chrome plated ones can actually react with the acid in wines and it can cause corrosion over time. So if you're going to start doing bottle stoppers, just keep that in mind. These aren't cheap. They run between $4 and $8 each, depending on how many you buy and what style. And the Ruth Nile ones, these are kind of unique in that they stand up. So you can display them easy. You can, when you take it out of the wine bottle, you can set it down. It'll stay there without rolling all over the place. So that's kind of a neat feature with it.
We'll go into that later.
Ralph,
Yes.
Will had a question, which is why use glue or why glue a dowel when you cannot turn a dowel within the block, like a longer piece?
Okay, well, number one, it's a big waste of time and wood to use fancy wood to turn a dowel out of the same block of wood. So it's just, it's a lot faster and economical to, glue a dowel into a block of nice wood versus turning all that nice wood away onto the floor.
Thanks for the question, Will.
But that's just my opinion. So are we ready to move to the lathe?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to move over to the lathe.
Okay, so the first thing that we'll do, you see me?
We're good.
Okay, is to true up this edge because this is the edge that we're actually going to drill with the hole for the base. Okay, so we're actually going to base and your top. So you want it to be flat and flush. So we're going to true up the end here so that there's no gap here between the base and the ball top. I'm going about 1,300 right now, and it's really at whatever you're most comfortable with.
Ah, yes.
All right, you have to wear your proper PPE, your goggles and your mask. Now, the type of wood that I'm using here, this is a piece of coco bolo, which is an awesome wood to use for this. You don't want a little nub there because when you go to screw the drill
You're good. You're good.
into the
You're good. Hold on, hold on.
so you see there's like a little nub right there. So that can actually affect how the drill goes into the wood. So I'm gonna take that out a little bit more. See how flat we are. A little bit of an angle.
Good.
All right. So get my drill chuck. And on the drill bit itself, you see it has these flat edges. You want to make sure that those edges are grabbed by the teeth in there.
Jaws.
Jaw. Helps to keep it straight. Now I went ahead and I pre-marked this particular drill bit. This is the one. I pre-marked it, and each of these drill chucks have a different length. So you need to measure it, and you need to make sure that you drill it at least to the depth of the stopper. drill it a little more. But we
Better
wanna
to
make
drill it
sure
a
to
little
get it
more.
at least that depth, otherwise it will bottom out and you won't be able to have it go flush against your bit here. When you're drilling, go slow. We want to clear out the chips and any debris rather frequently.
Just touch it. Just touch it at that speed. Go ahead, go, right, go. Right.
I'm going now about around 50. Coca-Cola holds the thread well, so again, it's a really good wood to use. But again, with these bottle stoppers, you want to make sure that you're using a hardwood or maybe an acrylic plank because you need a wood that's going to hold the thread. So the first thing we need to do is take the drill bit out of the tailstock because you don't want this around your elbows when you're working. So now, if you could follow the camera over to the I have this set up here on a vise. You can use different ways to connect this tap to thread your bottle stopper length. But you want to make sure that you go in as evenly as you can. And I also mark on my tap the depth with a marker. So I know exactly how far down. You can use the top on the lathe as well, or just make sure that you just have to hold it. They have a T clamp that a lot of people use. They just do it by hand. Then you want to be careful when you're threading because if you wobble a lot with it, it can actually strip your thread. Oh, sorry. Can you see that?
Got it.
Okay. So the first thing I do is I check it with one of these.
Where's your brass one?
No, the brass one's not the right size.
Yeah, it is, same size.
So I check it to make sure that it's going to go in and that, again, the base is flush with the lip of the holder. I see that? Okay. All right, so now we get to use our mandrel. So can you come up?
No.
we're using our mandrel. And you just take this, put it right on there. Now the mandrel is set up so that it has the proper width. So you turn the bottom half to that width and it'll fit right on your bottle stopper bottom with this diameter. Okay. And one of the great things about bottle stoppers is that it's entirely up to your imagination on what shape you want to use.
Over there.
And it's also very forgiving. So if you mess up or if you change your mind or however you want to turn it, always turns into something unique. Always turn the leg off when you move in there.
Ah! When you're moving the tool rest?
Right. Always turn it off. You don't want to get your fingers stuck in there. All right. All right. You also don't want to turn it at 250 or we're going to be here until next Saturday. Turn this up. And it's really whatever speed you're comfortable with. Some people go really fast. And as all of you guys already know, anchor, bevel, cut. For the newbies, the non-newbies,
Yeah. Covering up the keyboard.
now you can leave extra wood on the base if you want it to stick out. But again, the mandrel is set up to be flat. So you definitely don't want to cut more than undercut it.
I'll be right back. Huh? I'll be right back.
One of the things I don't recommend is leaving a point or a tip on the end of the bottle stopper. Like an edit the grease and the grease going to try to put their thumb on it and push it down into the bottle.
Ralph.
He's gone.
Oh, David has something to say, guys.
Say Tiffany?
Hold on.
Tiffany?
Yes,
Tiffany?
morning. Ralph left. What?
No, we don't need Ralph. It's for you. So I have a comment for you on what I've been doing, or what you can do is back, if you go back to your lathe,
Yeah?
back where you have the piece of wood up against the mandrel,
Yes?
if you turn a piece of wood the same diameter as the bottom of what you want your bottle stopper to be. You know, like a bushing for a pen, make a bushing for your bottle stopper.
Okay.
That way, when you're doing the turning, you're turning it right to the finished size. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Like this?
I don't know. I didn't hear what he said.
Oh, he says use a piece of wood. Like this?
Right. No. Get your bottle stopper and that Niles, your piece of wood in the bottle. Yeah.
Okay, here's what he's saying. I'm over there.
I tried to catch you when you had it together, but I wasn't fast enough.
With the
I like that idea.
But we can't see you.
Hold on. I can't hear it. With this one?
No, it doesn't matter which one, but just take a bottle stopper and just take a bottle stopper, any bottle stopper. Okay, move your hand down. Move your hand down. No, the other way. There, keep going down.
He can't hear you, Dave.
Could you hear me, Tiffany?
No, it has to do with the distance.
What's the question?
We'll get to it later. Go ahead.
Just go.
Ralph,
Yeah,
is it a spindle or bowl gouge?
that's a bowl gouge.
Yeah, you can use a single gouge if you want to. And that's particularly useful.
Sure. Be careful.
trying to get like in the corner, into the little creases. This is spindle gouge.
You can use whatever you're more comfortable with. You can get a obviously finer detail with a spindle gouge because of the way they're ground differently.
Yeah. You see the angle? Can you see?
Yeah.
It's up to you on what shapes you want to use or create with this. Gonna make a simple one. See how it looks so far? You see the wood turns very well. The two have a lot of character. So again, you don't really want to point on the end of this piece. Not good for really whatever you like. So yeah, we're gonna sand it. The sanding you can go down.
Use the.
Yes, but when I get to that grid, right?
I use it the whole way.
Ralph,
Yes.
you think you could repeat what Tiffany is saying because we're having a really hard time hearing her.
Okay. Is she not loud enough?
No.
Okay. Speak up, young lady.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes.
I am wet sanding this on 220 with single thread. And the speed is at 500.
Mineral spirits, Brian.
Hear me?
Hello, Tiffany? Tiffany, do you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, now would be a good time for me to try to explain to you what I was trying to say earlier. If you could you stop the lathe for a minute? Okay, now if you point to where the mandrel is and where the blank meet, the mandrel, where the blank, the piece of wood right there, yeah. If you turn a bushing there, a bushing just like a pin bushing, you know, just drill the hole in the center, a 1/2 inch, 3/8, whatever the screw is in your mandrel. Turn your bushing to the diameter of what the bottom of the base of the bottle stopper should be. And that way you don't have to measure it. You just then take your wood up to where your bushing is, just like you do a pen.
Right.
In other words, right where your finger is, Tiffany, would be the bushing that you make.
Yeah. A spacer. Yeah. A bushing spacer. Right.
Yeah. They do sell them with the kits. They're metal, but I mean, it's just easy to make one out of wood. When you've got your drill bit out there, you drill a hole in some scrap pieces of wood and you just turn it down to the size you need.
Speak up, Dave.
You just turn it down to the size you need.
Right.
Right, so the diameter.
Yeah, so what you do, you got your block on your, you take a piece of wood, you put it on your chuck, you drill a hole, you tap it like you normally do, then you reverse it. And whenever you need to make a bushing, now you've got that piece already there waiting, a scrap piece of wood that you just turn your bushings as you need them.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks all.
So, done 220. Okay. And again, you want to check right here. Not a big lift there. You want that to be flush to fit smoothly on that.
Good. You're fine. You're not off the hook yet.
No, I'm not.
So progress up through the grits of paper until you get to where you want, you know, depending on what material you're turning and what finish you want. You know, you can stop at, you know, 600-800, or if you're doing acrylic stoppers, you need to go on up into the thousands and then polish them with the plastic polish. You know, the same process you use when you're doing acrylic pens.
We have a question for why mineral spirits?
Because that's what I got. That's what I use.
All right.
Different way. I hadn't done it this way before.
You know, I mean, why would you want to put water on a piece of wood you're going to try and put a finish on in 10 minutes?
Just looking to see if I see any marks. So let me show you with this same wood. These are two pedestals that I made out of the same block of wood. This one is finished with Mylan friction polish, and this one's not finished at all. So you can see the difference in the shine. So it's really up to you on how you want to finish it. I think it looks better with the shine if it's going to be a ball stopper. So, but today we don't have the Mylans with us. I have my case.
Huh? Oh, yeah, we can use that, or you can use the other stuff.
So today we're going to use beeswax furniture polish. Propofol is has a lot of oils in it already. So it doesn't like to absorb.
Doesn't take a film finish very well.
No, it does not. You can use this and see how it goes. And this is beeswax furniture polish.
On the bottom camera. Got on the side. Yeah. Set a few minutes. Let it set a minute.
You want to let it sit for a little bit? I usually just let it sit, sitting. And I just use this is like a rag, a piece of cloth that I fold it up in here. You gotta be really careful though. If you're using cloth because they like strings or anything and catch. The other thing you want to do is make sure that you take the live center out of the tailstock, preferably before you're doing your waxing.
Or anything.
Yeah. Walking your elbow on it, and then you're done with it. All right.
Speed it up a little.
Speed this up a little bit.
Stop it.
A lot. You can put more than one coat on if you want to. The grain in the wood.
Speak up.
Can you see the grain in the wood? So for this, you just let it sit before we get off the
I just take it off.
Okay, so you want to pop from there to show you the more safer. Okay. So I usually let this sit for a little bit because I've gone and grabbed it afterwards, and the wax is still a little tacky, and I left my fingerprints in it. So
That's good.
you can use any of the other bases that you wanted to. If you like a different style, maybe a shorter one. Let me show you.
Use the brass.
Oh, this is a different size.
Really? Look at this.
Diameter.
I mean, here.
Yeah.
Well, that's what Dave was saying about the bushes.
This one too.
Yeah. Right.
So it,
Because these are Niles.
that one's not, but this one is.
Okay.
The Niles one doesn't have the same diameter.
So that's where those bushings that Dave was telling you
Right.
about come in. You know, if your mandrel, if you're using different size stoppers, where the diameter is different, you know, like Dave said, if you make a wooden bushing to go on your mandrel, it gives you something, a diameter to turn to, which is a good tip there.
Some of these bottle stoppers have, what do you call that when you have the,
It's called El Cheapo.
well,
Some of them are
are
not one piece. The threads are not
right.
one
So if
piece.
you
It's
take this
actually
off, you actually have to use
pair of pliers.
a pair of pliers, right, to get this out of this one to put it in a different one if you want to reduce the bottom on that one. So some of them are not the right. They won't work.
Yeah, like that. They use instead of machining these stoppers out of one solid piece with the threads machined into it, they're actually just using a stud threaded on both ends. Which unless you
This bottle stopper with different bottoms, but bottoms aren't.
unless you put some CA or some Loctite on it and screw it into the actual bottle stopper body, you know, it'll come apart on you where you don't want it to.
Or if you want to change it out. So we'll just leave this one on it. This one actually I left some lines in there.
Yeah. I'll return it.
Yeah. Okay. So now we want to show the other paper.
Right.
Okay, so now we're going to show you
These are just some different types of mandrels. You know, the one is the female thread that screws on the spindle that she used. The one that she's got in her hand right now is sold by Ruth Niles, and it goes into a Morris tape into your spindle, and you need to use a drawbar on that.
This look, Dave, this has a little, it comes with a little plastic bushing on the tip here. Let me show you how.
Try to get the adapter off.
So the way this works is you have.
I don't know.
Okay. So in order to show this to you guys, I prepped by making this, and this is for the Ruth Niles drawbar manual. So the way this works is this goes through the head of the head part of the lathe, and then you put this piece on the tip here to hold this
On the back side.
on the back side to hold it firm, and then this is here so that it doesn't move, right? So this is snug against the head stock here, and this held by the thread here. So it's just a different type of mandrel for the lathe. And we created this with what size is this one?
Quarter 20.
This is a quarter 20 thread, right?
Yeah, all thread.
I think it's like 20 per inch,
Yeah.
20 threads per inch.
Right.
And then we bought this little coupler, and then we just turned it and drilled it, and then put the little coupler in like that. And now we can use this. We need to cut this bar to the right size of my lathe, because the head on different lathes is different sizes. Here we go. This is the coupling piece I was telling you about. It goes with 1/4
diameter.
diameter. All right. And now drill chuck. All right. Now we have 2 different types of drill trucks here. I'll show you how to set these up.
You have to take the adapter off.
Yes, we do.
Yes, I'm working on it. Give me this sec.
You don't need the tool rest.
Huh?
You don't need the tool rest.
I have to walk it.
to lock it. Rotate, but it locks. Push the button.
Hey, guys, can you show the drawbar again and
Yes,
the
we're going to
Niles
do that in a
thing?
minute, Dave.
Okay.
Well done. Yeah, use that one. Yeah. Hold it up in front of the camera.
So this is Ralph's drawbar. His little piece here. I'll show you now how to put it on. Alright, so you want to tighten it snug with now you can just take a pre-prepped
No, that was not threaded. Okay, that's good, close enough. Just hang it on there.
Now this one's not threaded, so this is actually one that we're going to use for the thing. So if you do want to use a threaded one, I have one here. Hold on, where's my?
No.
You see my bucket?
And it's, I don't know where I put it.
Here.
There, this one's threaded.
Yeah, but that one doesn't go all the way.
Yeah, I know. But it doesn't matter.
Now, we drilled it on this side, and the thread stripped. So we have to drill it on the other side. But that's okay. This is actually black locust wood. It's a beautiful wood. A lot of good character to it. So you can actually make a smaller one. You just turn off the piece of the ground. But this is all about modification and adaptation,
Yeah,
right? And having fun. You gotta enjoy it.
redesign.
You design, right? Okay, so now we're going to show you how to do drill.
Take your mask off.
Okay, yes.
They can't hear you.
dowel, glue in. Let me show you again what the dowel looks like. So, forward to the body. Okay, so this is if you buy the dowel separate. It comes like this. This one has little grooves in it. This helps the glue to stick better in there. If you use these that are smooth, this is fine, but you might have to wait a little bit longer for the blank to dry because there's not any air sitting down in the hole where you put the dowel. So they're different styles. And again, you have the cork base here. So it goes in that. And where you can use the silicone. Can you hear me better now? Can you hear me better now?
So, can you hear her at all?
It's better. She's just far from the microphone, so it's you know it's you. We hear you crystal clear.
Okay, I guess the mic, maybe the mic on the camera is not picking up for some reason.
It could be.
So this is the silicone, the dowel bit here. The dowel with the cork, bottle, bottom. And then you just use it. Get the
Now, on the drill chuck, if you don't want to buy one of the mandrels that's threaded, you can make your own out of a bolt, which I've done here. Cut the head off the bolt, and then I made a wooden bushing spacer. This one's glued on, and I made it to the diameter right here of the Niles stoppers. Okay, and you can leave it loose if you wanted to you know, use different ones. Just don't glue it on there. David F., you were saying something about the dowels breaking. Those are the old style with the cork, right?
I use the pin. Okay, yes, exactly. That's why I use the pin chuck,
Right.
And then glue the dowel in.
Exactly.
Or you can do like you said, make your own threader and that sort of thing. But the pin chuck is very easy to just grind and set up. By the way, that was Mitch Wallach's design.
Okay.
Ralph,
Yes.
do you have headphones on?
No.
Okay.
What? Huh? I don't know. Whatever you want to do. Doesn't matter to me.
So this is the one with the dowel using the drill chuck here. And this is what the finished product of that looks like. Finished.
Well, it's not finished. It's rough. It's roughed out. I was just playing with that one day. So piece of Sabaco. Now, another thing you need to take into consideration if you're going to make the threaded style, you either need to use a wood that's fairly hard and will retain the threads, and then you can actually cut threads in. Some woods don't like to take threads at all. So when you're trying to thread it, it just strips out anyway. I believe somebody is making metal inserts so that you actually just drill a hole and glue a metal insert in, and that takes care of the thread problem. So you could use any type of wood you wanted. And some, from what I've heard, some of the acrylic blanks, depending on the composition of the material, don't like to take threads, and they just chip out. So you would use a metal insert on those. It's just more things to buy. What we'll do is we'll put some links in an email later today or tomorrow on all the materials used, and where you can get these different materials and different products, if you're interested in doing any bottle stoppers.
I also wanted to mention Ozzy did these. Beautiful acrylic. This is acrylic wood blend, bottle stopper blend. So you don't have to just use wood. You can use other types of blanks with the acrylic. So we wanted to show you all the different types.
Lots of options.
Yes. Want to go ahead and do this?
You want to? You want me to do it? Huh? All right, I'll do that one. All right, I want to go ahead and turn that one real quick here.
Guys, Sierra just came to say hello.
What? You say so?
That my daughter just came to say hello.
Oh, hello.
So while you're getting set up, while Ralph is getting set up, let me show you guys this bottle stopper blank kit that comes from Penn State. They come in a collection. You get different types of bottle stopper bottoms and different types of wood, including cartoons and zebra wood. I don't even know what all wood these are, but they do have a list that comes with it. And these are already flat, but a lot of them have wax on them, so you have to turn that part off. Lots of different choices.
Don't put the wax on your belt sander to get the wax off. Unless you like buying belts or cleaning belts. All right, I'm going to turn this one real quick here.
Ralph says 35.
Tiff, now we definitely hear you.
I'm right by the computer now.
Yeah.
I told you that it's the computer that's picking up the sound. The computer is about 7 to 8 feet away from where the turning is happening. So
That's good social distancing you guys are practicing.
exactly, right? And we're wearing masks. Notice how Ralph removed the pointy bit.
Elbow cover.
Yeah, we're all about safety today. Now I saw in another workshop how you see the little nub on the end there. This guy was making a bowl, and he had a little nub like that in the center of the bowl. And instead of sanding it out, which is sometimes difficult and complicated and a lot of work, he actually accentuated it by putting like rings around it and little chatter marks and things like that. And it turned out to be a feature instead of a flaw.
Now, another thing you can do, you can put some burn some wire marks in there.
Yes, that's particularly noticeable with maple and other light color wood. It really stands out.
I've got a little specialty detail tool here that Will made for me. Thank you, Will. He made the tool. I put the handle on it. I used to make a little bitty groove. That gives me a place for my wire to run. Then we take our homemade burning tool, a couple of blocks of wood, and a piece of fishing wire. Huh? Don't want to push too hard on that wooden dowel. I don't know if I can get it going this end. There we go.
It's a good burnishing.
Got a quick touch with paper.
There's one in the basket and there's one in here. Ralph, turn around.
No, the one that had all the crap on it.
It's right there.
A little paper towel that I got saturated with Howard. That's that. They just stick the silicone on there, put it in the sales rack. Hopefully somebody will come along and give you $15 or $20 for it, depending on the wood and the material used. Varies your price. I've seen them go for 30, 40, 50, 60 bucks. So
David says he's had issues with the dowel breaking off. That's why he likes to use the pin chuck.
yes.
And Dave Piper says he finds using the half-inch oak dowel from HD works well.
Yep. That's it.
What's the Beal system?
Yes, good looking system. Looking at
Don't fall off here. Yeah, they're having problems. They were having problems now. Okay. I was just going back to see.
Okay.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions, so?
Not, oh, yeah.
I have a question. This isn't about the demo, but after everybody's done, I'm thinking of biting the bullet and buying a CBN sharpening system, and didn't know if anybody had any and any suggestions.
Thank you.
I know
Anybody
Dave
have,
Piper's got one. I know AJ's got one wheel.
They only have one wheel?
I don't know how many they got. I know they have at least one.
Okay.
Some guys say all you really need is one CBN wheel. Use a rough stone for your shaping, and get a CBN for final sharpening.
somebody's saying Lee Sky has one.
Yeah.
Joe Dion looking to get on.
Talk to call Ken up there at Woodturners Wonders, and he'll tell you what you need.
Yeah,
He'll sell you what you need.
yeah. He's got a good deal going on like a 15% discount now.
Right.
Joe Dion didn't get the link.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Well, does anybody have any tidbits about the bottle stoppers that we didn't cover today? No. Okay. Well, I hope it was very educational for all of y'all, even though you couldn't hear me.
Sometimes it's a good thing not to hear a woman.
Oh, and sometimes you're going to be
sometimes
on the couch.
Yeah.
I said sometimes.
He just got smacked. Said that while I was too close.
I'm gonna unmute anybody in case they want to speak up. Everybody's unmuted. If you have any questions, now's the time.
Or do we have any requests for specific demos that people would like to see?
Yeah, we need those in writing. I know Mike Chrysler's offered to do a demo on his coring system, which we're going to be doing. Hopefully we're going to get that set up with him in the not too far away future. Mike, you're there?
No.
Not answering.
All right, so everybody gets to do a bottle stopper for the next meeting.
There you go.
Any of the 5 options that we taught you today will be just fine.
Is that the challenge?
That's the
Sure.
challenge.
Or you can pull one from old stock. We're not too picky.
David, are you up to the challenge?
I'll give it a try. I got to tell you, I like the idea of the challenge, Ralph, with the round bowl and the bottle stoppers.
Yeah, I like it too.
Well, you can make a bowl full of bottle stoppers.
There you go.
Or how about we get a bunch of bottle stoppers, put them in epoxy, and then make a bowl out of bottle stoppers.
Oh my God. You've been watching too much YouTube.
I'm a retired hipster. It's what I got to do.
Okay.
So you guys know everything then. There's no request for demos. I'd like to see somebody do a demo on how to make like pen blanks and bottle stopper blanks from acrylic. I must have missed that in the past.
You hear that, Ozzy?
Is Ozzy on?
I don't know.
He's here, yes. But he's muted for some. He's muted himself. So and now he's.
Hello? Yeah, that sounds good. I could do that.
There you go.
Okay.
Would you? It's not a long process. I don't know how you'd want to set up the demo, but I can show you guys the basics. It's fairly easy.
Awesome.
That'll be fine.
Hey, remember, guys, you get a gift certificate for craft supplies if you do a demo. Right, Ralph?
Yeah.
That's how Ralph bought most of his stuff.
Not hardly. only when I win.
Just so you
So
guys
we got any more questions? Any questions? Anything people want to show? Any work they want to show?
Yeah, is there any show and tell? I already did my show and tell. Brian, we can't hear you.
He's muted.
No, he's not muted, but I don't know. I don't know if his microphone's something's weird.
Oh, I'm showing that he's muted.
He's showing muted.
Really?
Yep.
I have him as not muted. I have
Yeah.
Jack and Ozzy is muted, but not Brian.
They may have muted themselves.
Yeah. Brian, we can't hear you.
Brian, you're muted.
It's not saying muted on my screen. Is it saying it on yours?
There.
There you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Brian.
Hey. So I got this little Norfolk Island pine bowl, and finished with Danish oil.
Which Danish oil did you use?
The one from Denmark.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So, gee, Brian, I wonder where you saw that.
Yeah.
Spider bowl.
Some guy named Dan?
Could be.
Could be. That's pretty cool. Was it fun?
Well. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
So.
What? Anybody else?
Let's see another one.
There we go. All right, Dave, we got you back. Oh. Dave, we got you back.
I had to go to my iPad. Don't know what's going on.
I don't know. It's weird. I wasn't getting a request at all until now.
Yep. Thanks.
There's another one.
Thanks for hanging in there.
No problem. What's that, Brian?
Norfolk on pine. Now this is same as the other one, except this is finished with deft lacquer.
I actually meant what is it as in its utility?
Same thing with that you do with a portrait. Yeah, decorative.
Oh, okay. But is it like
Decorative art.
it's a vase or just?
Yeah, vase.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
it's hollow.
Sorry.
No, it's a vase. It costs
Vase.
more.
Yeah, vase.
Let me do the pinky up. It's a vase.
Completely hollow?
Yes.
Wow,
Yes.
it's beautiful.
Sure.
That's a David Ellsworth shape.
Whoa, nice.
That deep.
Raul, I can show these. I made this. Hold on. Where's the camera? Don't fall. Okay. I made this one getting ready for this demo. And then this was the piece to use with the drawbar. So this is lignum vitae with this is just like beeswax finish. And this again was a coco bolo stopper. With
Nice.
this was the sanding method that I showed you guys with the mineral spirits, and then we used the wax on it to see how it would come out.
Cool beans.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Anybody else? Oh, yes. Yeah, shoot, Bob.
Yep. I got one. I like it, only you can't see it, but I like it because of the grain. It's just a bowl is really all it is.
I like the grain on it too. I like the bottom.
Well, bottom actually is not quite finished yet, but we're working on it.
Yeah, but I like the way it goes from is what's it called when it's white like that? In
Got a piece of tamarind?
I think it's mahogany. I'm not sure, Ralph. What do you think?
I'm not sure.
I think whatever it is, it looks good.
Yes, looks good.
Walnut oil.
All right. Anybody else?
Yep.
David.
Yes, I got utility bowl I've been working on. I'm working on it I had it for a while, and I finished last week or so. This is probably the biggest. It's about 13-inch diameter. With my jet, I can do it. So utility bowl, salad or fruit bowl, and it's Howard's Feed and Wax. No, it's Howard's Butcher Block Conditioner. It has a little bit more shine than the Feed and Wax. It's not buffed yet. It's got about 3 coats on it now. Let it sit a little more and buff it a little.
Nice.
But yeah, that's the bigger lathe made a difference.
So 13
How big
inches.
a lathe, Dave?
It's a Nova 3000, 16 inches, the biggest.
And that one's 13 inches?
Yeah, it's about, no, it's 16 inches. Yeah, this is about 13.
Any bad luck with that?
No, this mahogany, well, there's a little, as you can see, there's a crack that goes all the way through.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Helicopter hole.
Yep. So I got CA glue in there, so we'll see.
You're going to fill it with CA glue?
I did.
Oh, you did? Okay, sorry.
As I was going through the turning process, I did. That's
Nice.
probably why you don't see a stain, because, you know, I normally put lacquer, standing sealer lacquer on it, then I do CA glue to eliminate stains.
Is your hand okay?
Just old age. It's called arthritis. I think. I got from doing this bowl.
It's huge. Anybody else? All right, Ralph.
So I guess if nobody's got anything else to say, we will see you at the next one.
Okay. All right, guys. Great. Great demo.
Which is next week, next
Yep.
Thursday, I believe, or is it 2 Thursdays? 2 Thursdays,
Thursday.
2 weeks,
Yep.
Wait, is it 4th of July?
2nd of
Second.
July.
Okay, perfect.
All right, there she is again. Good.
All right, guys. Well, we'll close out the meeting. Thank you, Tiffany, for a great demo. Thank you, Ralph. And thanks for everybody for participating.
Yes, thank you all for showing up to the meeting today, or the workshop.
Workshop.
I look forward to all the future bottle stops.
So let's see bottle stops from everybody at the next meeting.
Yeah, I think Ozzy was interested. Ozzy was interested in doing some. He stopped by the other day. Ozzy, do you get the information you needed? Ozzy doesn't want to talk about it.
I guess he doesn't. He's like, I don't see him and he's muted.
Yep.
Yeah, and I didn't mute him, so it's on him.
He doesn't want to talk. Oh well, but he was. He stopped by the other day, and he interested in doing it. Good.
Awesome. Oh, he just unmuted him. Oh no. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna end the meeting.
Okay.
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 Bye, guys.
Thank you all.